question today is, why is Volkswagen sheet metal so expensive? And honestly, I'm just going to talk about this a little bit because I'm pretty frustrated with the manufacturers of this stuff, and probably to the point where I probably won't build. Really, I don't know if I'm going to build any more cars after this, the ones I have, because of the cost. And I'm making this video because they need to know that, and they're gonna make all these excuses. I already know that. Oh well, it's because the cost of shipping from Colombia is so much money, and the tariffs and all this other. Come on, give me a fucking break. You guys are full of shit. All right, because look, I can go out and I can buy a Mustang fender, okay, a Mustang door shell, the complete door shell, for $165, and you're telling me there's more Mustangs on the roads than there is Volkswagens. You guys are full of shit. Completely just so full of malarkey. Just stop breathing it and just, you know, just stop and realize that you guys are going to cost people from having to restore their cars, because they're just not going to do it, because it's going to be upside down, and you guys are going to be out of business because you have no customers. So anyway, I don't know what the problem is. So for instance, I could get a Mustang fender for like $150. I mean, there's a lot more bends, there's a lot more metal on it, there's a lot more of everything, and there's way less Mustangs out there than there is Volkswagens. The other thing is, I can get one for my Nova, my Chevy Nova. Same thing, $150. I can get a quarter panel for my Nova, quarter panel for like $189, 200 bucks for the inner and outer quarter, the whole thing with all the metal pieces, welded together. And they can't stamp a fender for less than $300. That's just asinine. That whole theory of, oh yeah, well, there's not as many of them today. And look at the quality. The quality of the stuff is, you get a brand new fender, you're gonna have to do 50 hours of work to it to even put it on the car. It doesn't even fit. It's not like this is rocket science. It's just metal stamping. I just don't understand it. Anybody, if you guys want to share your frustrations, we'd love to hear it. But it's to the point, where I stop. I just don't build buses now. I don't know if I'm gonna even buy another one. I would like to buy another one and do videos on it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll build a Mustang, or I'll build a got my Nova Super Sport convertible. I'll probably build that. But as far as VWs go, I mean, you sheet metal people need to learn a lesson, that you need to figure out how to do your job better or something. Because let me tell you, I mean, when a guy who does Mustangs can figure it out and get it cheaper than you, and their quality's way better, and a guy who does Novas or any other muscle cars, and the sheet metal's cheaper and it's better quality, somebody's screwing up somewhere. I mean, I don't know how hard it is. I'm not in that business, okay? But I'm pretty sure if you took a really good quality piece of metal and you went to a place and you had it scanned into a computer, and they could make a die from that, and they would make it. I got the fenders for the 94 Toyota pickup. I mean, how many 94 Toyota pickups are there on the road that are buying fenders? There can't be very many, and they're $39. And a fender, just a simple round quarter panel for a bus, $250 now. Ooh, that's a deal. It's half of what the other guys wanted at in England. They wanted $500 for a piece of skin for the outside of out of a quarter panel. I ended up making one out of steel and just bending it around and then pie-cutting the bottom and then just rolling it underneath. You know, if I can do that so much faster and easier than buying your $500 piece of metal, then, you know, all I can tell you is people are going to stop buying your stuff because, well, we're the only ones in town. Well, you know what? This is a note to you guys. If you guys are the ones who manufacture for pony people, make some freaking metal for Volkswagens. We'll buy it. And we'll tell those other people, screw you. Your metal is just too damn expensive and it sucks. I'm just going to tell those guys that. So, anyway, this is just out there for you guys. And the rants on the bottom, I'd love to hear comments and people say, you know, what they really feel about it, because I'm really to the point where I'm just so pissed off at them, I'm just not going to build their cars. Talk to you in the next video.